You stand up in class, you got to shake it all out and move your body around, let the blood flow, get that energy going. So I think that's why we played one of my favorite morning songs right there by Jet from back in the day. I'm telling you, it gets the people going when you hear that song. How is everyone doing on this What Up Wednesday? We have winter weather again here in the St. Louis, Illinois region. Good folk, good people. So let's do the most important thing. Let's take our times getting there. Why we're in such a hurry to get to these places that people don't even want to see us? Take your time, plan accordingly, leave early, know the route you're going to take. Don't wait to the last minute, because then you find yourself in a situation where you're cussing at yourself in the car, knowing you should have left 45 minutes ago. But most importantly, good folk, good people, we are here together. We're going through it together. Hello to the good people and the good people. Hello that are watching the overtime studio rendition here on My City, My Music. Dre Montez, how you folks doing? As well as to the folks on StreamYard. So hello Facebook, hello TikTok, hello YouTube, hello X, and hello Instagram. Hope everyone is doing well. I think we've kind of settled down a little bit, just a little bit. We're not completely there, but we're trying to get there for sure. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. And I know what you're saying. Your birthday is after the Super Bowl and before Valentine's Day. Hey, talk to your parents about that. And if you have the day off, be careful around the house. If you're going to go walking, make sure that you take your safety precautions, especially for my people 40 and up. My people 40 and up. Take your time walking. Let's hope this storm is not here for 2 months. Let's keep our communication windows open. Check on our neighbors. Check on our fur babies. There have been a lot of stray dogs getting out here lately. That baffles me. How do you have a dog and don't know the dog out? How do you have a dog and you don't know the dog has left the yard or out the apartment? And it's these dogs that they're finding. They're finding like some medium breed dogs and some big old dogs. I think these folks are letting these dogs go. Some things just not making sense to me, and that's one of them for sure. That is one of the key things that is not making sense to me at all. Well, as I said, we're trying to regroup and rebrand ourselves of what happened last week for those of us that are really into the gridiron game, that being football. It hasn't hit me yet that there's no college football and the NFL is over with. Now we get to these nonsense stories, these horrible stories. It's like people run out of things to talk about with common sense and just make up things. Is it story time, Mrs. Sullivan? I mean, let me know. What am I missing here? But it also gives that anticipation of our racing family, NASCAR. It's on the way. It also gives us anticipation to talk about what's going on the baseball field with the Cardinals. And if you can tell by all the promos, we got a couple of new sports platforms here in St. Louis, which I think we need. But here's my question. It's all the same damn people. It's all the people that was on the radio. That radio station is gone. The people that was on a network, that network then changed everything. But it's the same people. I never understood what people were talking about when they had displeasure with St. Louis Sports Talk Radio. Well, Dre, it's the same people. I'm like, what are you talking about? These are different people. Now I'm starting to see that. It's the same people, just in a different costume, a different dial, but it's the same people. I hope it's a different show. I hope it's a different show because we could do for a change. The same baseball people? No, can't do it. You guys say you want a new team. I want new people to talk about baseball in this town. But the same people are angry all the time because they're not playing Cardinal baseball from the 80s and 90s. It's called evolving. stepping up with the program. Not a money situation. That's a different category. What they do at that baseball stadium, other than baseball, that's on them folk. I put that up there, the displeasure that people have with the halftime show. That's how I felt about the baseball stadium concerts. $200 to see somebody 85 years old sing. What? That's the best we can do? Come on, sell this town better than that. We're better than that, St. Louis. We're better than that. Let's raise that roof a little bit. High fives in the building. Let's hug it out. And chest bump that thing. There you go. There you go. You feeling it? Like when I travel, I like listening to other stations in that town or city that I'm visiting, whether it's on television or on the radio. Give me something different. I haven't heard anything different in over 45 years here in this town. I want something different, not a new call letter, new network. I want a different mix of people. Show me somebody different. Give it to me. Give me some different people. It's about a good 5 to 10 they're never going to get rid of unless they just die. But the rest of them, it's the same mix of people. It's the same mix of people. Moving right along, something that I noticed over the weekend, I was watching the television, and I saw and watched the program that blew my mind. The excitement about flag football, not the fact that it's going to be an Olympic sport, but how it became a worldwide phenomenon. I don't know, it had to do a lot with the rule changes that the NFL made concerning the Pro Bowl. We're going to go flag football. Safety matters. Okay. But watching that special about flag football, it was pretty damn amazing. If you have a child from the age of 6 years on up, or you're an adult trying to bring a league here to St. Louis other than the caw, because we're not getting back in the bed with NFL. You guys ruined that. Those of you know who you are, it's your fault. Yes, you too, Bob. Susan, you belong. Ted, you get in that too. Tyrone, you were there. So we're never getting back in the bed with NFL, let's face it. So we got to support this spring football. Caw. The claw is the law, and they're coming to your town. The claw is the law, and we're here. Caw. Battlehawks, man your stations. If you haven't been to a game and you're an adult and you have a child, a crumb snatcher, a little baby son of a bitch, take them to the game. I didn't say tailgate. Take your kid to a game. It is entertainment at its highest value. But this flag football, if you're interested, it's info@nflflag.com or give them a call at 844-940-1005. Flag football teaches you, it develops your throwing, your catching, and teamwork skills. And we can tell right now that little kids need all of that. If you've been watching any of these videos on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all these little kids fighting at sporting events, they need some help. But check that out if you do yourself a little due diligence on there, checking out that flag football league. I played flag football, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Gets the people going as it should. And as we noticed with the coverage of the Super Bowl and living here in this town, we know how important it is about sports, music, and food. You bring those three together with the right mix of people, everyone is going to smile, have a good time, tell people about it, put it on social media, recommend people to do it again if we do it the right way. We've had a few problems here over the past few years of putting these venues together that make sense. Paid for money and people disappear. You said it was going to be here. Now you move it somewhere else. Well, you said it was this Saturday. No, we meant next Saturday. We got to get better at putting these events together here in this town when it comes to sports, music, and food. I know we can do it. We have the talent. Have you seen what they've done in downtown Clayton with these different restaurants and venues? Have you seen what Clayton is doing? When did all this happen in downtown Clayton? Yeah, I would never hang out in downtown Clayton after 4:30 for obvious reasons, but I love what they have done in downtown Clayton. I mean, we all pick and choose what we like to go visit, eat at, recommend people to go. I get it. I love this town, the people that have in this town, and the things that we're doing. I love it all. Minus this weather, we on the right track for the right movement of showing the folks what it's all about. So what is it all about with the anger in sports fans? We're here to listen. We're here to listen. Get it off your chest. Say what you have to. Stop holding it in. That's one thing I do remember on this way back Wednesday edition of Montez at Midday, brought to you by CertaPro Painters out of Oklahoma City. When we're reminiscing and thinking about the good old days of childhood, when all of us loved to go to school, used to love to go to school. And those times when your teacher know you're having a difficult time, and they would tell you, don't hold it in, we'll talk out the class. And you get it off your chest. And you feel much better. And I think a lot of us sports fans, we hold so many things in that it gets confused. It gets clustered. It's like when you take an aspirin and you got a headache, you got diarrhea, your right arm hurting, your foot hurt. The pill gets confused on what it's there for. We know it's attacking the nervous system, but you're confusing the pill and the nervous system. So we need to stop holding things in. We're not trying to start a yelling match or I told you so, but get it off your chest. Your frustration in sports, if you hold in and you're a college football fan, you hold it in, then you get to the postseason, you're disappointed in what your team did not do in making it further in the postseason, and then it gets to a Super Bowl moment and you don't like either team, you're going to say something you shouldn't be saying. But we've all been angry about sports. We get angry at sports because we cannot control the outcome. We have nothing to do with it, no matter how many hats we buy, how many jerseys, how many games we've been to, how many collectible items that we have, memorabilia. The fact we know everything about these players and everything, none of that matters when they don't win, and we can't control it. Think back when you were like 12 to 13 years old. Somebody with common sense told you when you were having a fit, or what they call today a damn tantrum, or my favorite, he crashing out over there. Might want to check on him. Might want to check on him over there. Think he's going to make it. But we get to the point and somebody tells you, hey, why are you so upset? Tell me why you're upset without crying. I want to hear you talk because I hate that cry talking. Oh, God. Boy, what? You get mad because you can't understand nobody. Use your words. Try it again. And that's where we're at right now. I take it back to last Wednesday. From last Wednesday until yesterday, the anger in the sports fans has been shown. When them folks got to Nolans, they just forgot all protocol went out the window. There's some people just now getting out of jail in New Orleans for their behavior. Yeah. Hey, Wednesday. Game was over with Sunday night. Somebody right now on a Zoom call with their boss, HR, wife, husband, adult kids. Where have you been, Daddy? Well, I blacked out Thursday. I missed the entire Super Bowl. There are people like this. Then you see what happened in Philly the night they won. I'm so glad the players of the Blues did most of the bad acting here when we won the Stanley Cup. I'm so glad when the Cardinal baseball team won that last World Series, we were more excited of the store opening at the stadium to get the shirts than anything. We don't have time to tear anything up in this town. Look at what we came from. 10 years ago, it looked like we had just, it was a disaster here. But now we know how to stand in the days of Nancy, beautify the city. But between Philly, angry sports fans, and Nolans, people lost their mind. But it's hard to tell a super fan to calm down or be quiet or watch what you say. You got to have your day. Get it off your chest. Don't hold it in. Do not hold it in. If you don't believe me, just go on X, go on to Twitter, and just read what's going on here in this town about the baseball team. And you tell me anybody holding anything back. It is just, we have some of the best baseball team owners on the internet. We have some of the top-notch GMs in baseball history here in this town. Some of the best leadoff hitters and center fielders in this town on the internet. But you can tell a whole lot of people read, and you can tell a whole lot of people didn't play sports. What we call them, kids, NARPs. And what does that stand for? Non-athletic real people. They do have a voice, though. They do have a voice. Speaking of a voice, the Dallas Mavericks fan base, that's a toughie. It kind of reminds me of the Cardinals, the Blues, but it wasn't as bad when Shanahan was released from the Blues. That kind of bothered this hockey town here for a minute. The Pujols situation, it went back and forth. Well, it serves him its own good. That's too much money to get one damn man. Say that today. Say what Pujols was asking for. Is that too much money to give one baseball player? I would bring 3-4 teams in to speak on it. Dodgers, Yankees, Red Sox, and Padres. Give me your rebuttal on, is it too much to give one athlete? Not at all. But here's what's happening. That transition of that 40-plus fan, it's like some Archie Bunker, Sanford and Son conversations going on. I mean, what the Dallas Mavericks did, and then they gaslit the fans, said, oh, Luka, he's lazy. He's overweight. We got rid of him at the right time. He's 25. AD got hurt walking. I mean, explain that to me, Dallas Mavericks front office. It's so bad, Nico Harrison can't even come to the games anymore. They had to beef up security. They kicked out 2 fans for holding up a sign that says, fire Nico. There's no cuss words on there. There's nothing derogatory. Just fire Nico. Come with us. Come with us. Now, I know what it says on the back of a ticket. I've been escorted out of a stadium a few times. I voiced my opinion, but I was using profanity at a very high volume and didn't recognize that there were kids around me. First of all, who let kids sit that close at an NBA game? Man, who does that? Who does that? I got questions. Bad parenting, if you ask me. But these Dallas Maverick fans, I feel your pain. But at the same time, it's a business. And I heard a crazy rumor. I can't find any proof out there, but allegedly the new owner of the Dallas Mavericks made her money off the casinos. Stay with me now. Stay with me. She wants to combine the Mavericks and that casino entertainment together. Allegedly, they told her, whoa, can't do that. What? That's why I bought the team. Well, I'm going to move the team. Whoa. You can't do that either. Why? Well, there's certain things you have to do, policies and procedures. You just can't buy an NBA team and move it. There are things you have to do. So allegedly, she got in her feelings and got rid of their star player. That's all I heard. I don't know if it's true. You know, they never tell us the truth until years later. They never tell us the truth until years later. So it's still a messy situation that's going on with the Dallas Mavericks and their fan base. They were in the finals last year. And I'm talking these fans, sports fans are like pickleball players. They come with representation. They have lawyers that are willing to fight for them. They have lawyers. They have people on standby with petitions signed. They got people that's going to show up. They got uniformity going on. They are mad in Dallas. They are mad in Dallas. Can you imagine being a basketball team, being a basketball fan in a football town? And your basketball team goes to the finals and they get rid of your best player that the franchise was deemed to be built around after Dirk. And now that's out the window on allegations. He's lazy, didn't practice well, and overweight. Can you imagine that? Some things I fail to believe until I see it with my own eyes. I have been fascinated by this Kobe Bryant documentary that's being put on by CNN. And I thought I knew everything. Well, not everything. I thought I knew a majority of the situation that happened with Kobe in Colorado. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. I guess because I was playing ball a whole lot then, I missed key parts of that. Plus, I didn't want to watch it. I've been through that before. Been through that before with OJ. Been through that before Rodney King. I don't want to go through all that stuff anymore. It's just like this music beef right now. We have been through this. How did that work out for us last time, music industry? I'll wait. How'd that work out for us? Beefing over lyrics. Beefing over fashion. Beefing over who you used to sleep with or who you sleeping with. Are you kidding me? Are you? But in this Kobe Bryant documentary that I'm watching, we all know what happened, but I totally forgot about the letter that he had wrote to the victim. Totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about it. But it was after that, a series of things were happening. His window, well, I don't want to say window, his circle from family to friends, smaller and smaller and smaller, where nothing else mattered. Nothing. When he scored 81 points, you know, not one time was he smiling. I think we all find motivation throughout something when we're going through pain. We all find it somewhere. And as he was going through this pain, emotionally and mentally and physically, he saw the movie Kill Bill. He saw that movie. And that scene when Ellie tries to get Bud with that snake, the Black Mamba. I mean, athletes know how to go there. We know how to go somewhere and find something out of that and make something positive, create some great energy out of it when we're in that competitive mode. A lot of people know how to do that and some don't. But for the ones that do, you're a special breed of person for sure. I don't know what's going to happen with the future of Jameis Winston. I don't know what's going to happen. But that man, for 10 days straight, had entertainment content gold. Entertainment content gold. Jameis can play football. He told you the pros and cons on what it would take to go out there and play the best football that he can. Not everybody needs the top receivers, the top coaches. A lot of guys that have a skill set just need an opportunity. I'm not begging, not pleading for anybody to pick this man up, but if this man is unemployed when it comes to NFL, he should have a microphone in his hand covering college football as well as the NFL. Jameis, you did your thing. And I think we need to stop using these words. Ever since that game ended Sunday night, we need to stop using these words right here when it comes to sports. Let's stop it right now. GOAT, we're done with that. We're done with that acronym. Greatest of all time, we're done with it. Dynasty, we're done with that. Culture, done with that. And legacy. Those four, we're using them too fast and too often and don't know the full story. I've heard all four of those words since last Wednesday to this morning over 8,000 times. That's egregious. Still playing. Oh, he the next GOAT. Oh, he the next GOAT. Oh, man, they done built the dynasty over there. These guys are 29, 30 years old. Nobody wants to play football at 32, 34. They got to bend over every time, hit somebody or get hit. Look here. This new football is not 70s and 80s football, especially for the ones that have good financial common sense and got a good home base, mean a woman and a family. But for them ones that really just want to get out here and blow their money every week, have babies like Tyreek Hill, okay, yeah, you're trying to play to your 40. You're trying to get every bag you can. But for our common folk people, I don't think dynasty is that. Let's stop using that. And GOAT, I don't think we're going to see anybody that make us think of that acronym again. We're never going to see another Muhammad Ali, a Kareem, a Kobe, a Mike, a Earnhardt, a Gordon. The baseball gods, we're never going to see it. Them days are over, man. We need to let these athletes and these teams be who they are. Let's stop molding people into something that we want. It's over with. It went by quickly. So sorry you missed it. Sorry you missed 90s baseball. Sorry you missed Whitey Herzog when he was here. But that is all gone. Can we let the next group come in? Show us what you got. Okay. Let's judge it. Let's take it from there. None of these athletes today can do anything of those athletes from yesterday could do. None of them. They have better technology, better healing procedures. They have a day off to get better up here. They didn't have that in the 70s and 80s. Well, I need the day off. I'm not feeling too good mentally. What did he just say? He said he don't feel too good mentally. Say that in the 70s and 80s and 90s. Try it. See what happens. Try it. Coach, I need some water. What did you say? He said he needs some water. For what? Water is for your reward, son. But now we give them everything. Smoothie, workout coach, prep coach, dietitian, nutritionist, private workout facility. He's 8 years old, Ted. We give him too much, and that's why we're saying these words too early and too often. GOAT, dynasty, culture, and legacy. We use them way too soon. It is what I like to say. Look outside and tell me if it snowed or not for you ones that always want to talk about the weather in the Midwest. The weather here in the Midwest is like the woman you're going to get. You never know what's going to happen. So we're going to have a little break. Hockey's on a break. Basketball goes on a break after Thursday. We get ready for All-Star festivities, where the game could be 311 to 289. True story. And also, gentlemen, start your engines. NASCAR. My driver, Martin Truex Jr., still got to figure out where we're going here. He's driving the 56 car, the Bass Pro Shop car this week. But I'm also with the Toyota family, Bubba and Denny Hamlin, Team Jordan. So I got my pickings, but got a few rule changes coming up this season in NASCAR. Going to get more in depth about that as we got trials tonight, this evening for the Busch Series. So a whole lot going on in Daytona this weekend. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is now a car owner. Hey. Whole lot of things. So the conversation is probably going to shift. because it's basketball season. College basketball season is last night the SEC showed out. Can I get a footnote? Mizzou, M-I-Z-Z-O-U. What's up with the slow starts? You're a good team. You have the potential to go far in the tournament. But these slow starts, what is it? Is it the food, the music? See, when you get a performance coach, they attack all of those things right there. What are we missing, Mizzou? Why you can't start the game? By the time Mizzou figure out they're playing a basketball game, they're 8 minutes into the game. That's a little bit too late with some of these teams. And the SEC is no weakness, just like in football. With basketball, they bring in that thunder. Look at Auburn. Auburn basketball team, currently number 1. Average age is 23. They got two 25-year-olds on that team. Auburn men basketball team. The average age on the Oklahoma City Thunder is 24. You do the math. Hey, you do the math. You do the math. As a Kentucky fan, I'm proud of the way we played last night against Tennessee. Good game, fellas. Good game, boys. On the other side, I watched a little bit of the UConn in Creighton game. I don't know what's wrong with that Hurley family. They kind of remind me of the Harbaughs a little bit. He's a little extra over there on the sideline, Coach Hurley is. He a little bit too extra. But I can't believe that's the first time they've ever won at Creighton in Omaha. Didn't know that. When you have a freshman giving you 38 points, it's hard to beat a team like that. And Auburn men's basketball team looked good too. Look, they had a fast start against Vandy, but Vandy came out and settled them down a little bit. But still, it was a good game. It was some great basketball on last night. And I think basketball about to give it to us. But we got the conference tournament about to start in a couple of weeks. And then we got March Madness. Bring out your bracket today. Bring out your bracket today. But I'm enjoying the college basketball, the men and women's side of it. Because Thursday night, UCLA women go against USC. Juju. Give me the bun, girl. Give me the bun. Give me the bun. Juju. I can't wait till tomorrow night to check out that game. UCLA women against USC women. All the stars going to be in the house at that one. All of them. Former USC players, UCLA fans. It's going to be crazy. Can't wait till tomorrow night. Can't wait. So now we get to hear all the horror stories. Who's going to retire? Who's talking junk about their team? Talking about NFL. The horror stories about getting prepared for the draft because they watch it. If you are from a troubled neighborhood and you've been away at college and you have the desire to go to the NFL and you already put your name, you're going to the draft, look at me. Do not go home. No. We don't need nobody jumping out no window. We don't want no accidents. We don't want nobody getting in the wrong car with their cousin Keith and them. No. You're trying to go and turn professional. It is time to put the foolishness behind you. You want to see your relatives in a bad neighborhood? Put them on Zoom. Put them on FaceTime. But no. We have to be smarter. Every year, we lose probably we probably lose 20 to 25 athletes based on decisions to go back home. You did all this work to leave that, and you just want to go back for what? Showboat? But what you going back for? You wearing all that, and you driving that? No. You have to be smarter than that, kids. Got to be smarter than that. NIL deals are going through the roof, and a couple of intriguing NIL deals are going down. Alabama wide receiver Ryan Williams. Oh, boy. Got a $2 million NIL deal from Sally Hansen. Who is Sally Hansen? They make nail polish. The receiver, Alabama, Ryan Williams, signed an NIL deal for $2 million for nail polish. See, Caleb Williams started that. $2 million. $2 million to wear nail polish and promote it as you're playing college football. These NIL deals are something else. I think got a new article coming out in the upcoming Sports Illustrated where they're going to break down a lot more of these very creative NIL deals out there. So that'll be intriguing to watch as well. The numbers are in. 127 million people viewed the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar's halftime show surpassed Michael Jackson's halftime show. Kendrick had 136 million people tuned in for the halftime show. Michael Jackson had 133 million tuned in for the halftime show. So whether you got it or not, from what we've been hearing since Sunday night until yesterday about the halftime show, it is some of the wildest things I've ever heard in my life. It's like the Freaknik documentary they made. A whole lot of people never went to Freaknik, but want to base it off what they saw in the documentary. If you went to Freaknik ever in life, raise your hand. Times are different, man. Times are different. Speaking of times are different. We get challenged on something every day, whether making it through the day, making it through the job, understanding the relationship you're in, trying to figure out the finances of the future. Just all of that. But when you're trying to put something together, I think this is the most difficult time to build a business team ever in life. Ever. Just look at here in this town. Newspaper articles, social media posts, Zoom meetings that went viral. Just here. How you that close to somebody for 25 years, then you decide to do a business together. You put a hit out on somebody. You go behind their back and sleep with that girl. She gets pregnant, vice versa. You're stealing from one another. How does it get that way in the process of building a team? That is the scariest thing to me in building a team. You think you know these people. You don't. You don't. Every situation you can think of, from the fictitious movies to the true life stories, to the real documentaries, to people that you know here in this town that have done deals with people. And then what happened? No one can explain what happened. Then they always have this to say, well, you got to be real careful who you build a team with. You can't do it alone, kids. You can't do it alone. You need somebody. You need some type of structure. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. Do your homework. Understand the pros and cons of it all. If you don't understand a contract, find you somebody that can break it down to its purest form. Stop just signing anything without knowing what you're signing. I understand everybody use these little, I guess, motivational tools. Don't turn down any jobs. Are you out your mind? Yes, you do. If you take every job that was offered to you, where would you be? Better off, or you fine where you at? Better off, or you fine where you at? You tell me. That is one of the hardest things to do. And I commend the 10 people that I know who have truly built a team. I didn't say a Wu-Tang clan, 40,000 damn people. No. Everybody has a job. Everybody wants to do their job. They don't want to do your job. You don't do their job. Everybody has a job to do. And we bring all the work together, there's a completed project. That's what building a team should be with be like on the business sense of it. On the business end. But we're not getting that. We're getting foolishness. There have been 5 restaurants closed down in less than 30 days before anybody knew about it due to they had the wrong people on the team. Wrong. How you going to open up a restaurant with somebody? Neither one of you have any idea about the food quality, how to buy the food. Where you getting the food from? It's going to be your vendor. What are going to be hours? They didn't cover that. Anytime I go on a sales meeting, I still use the same questions I did when I sold air. It's just 3 simple questions. And if you don't know that, why are we here? Why are we here? We have too many people with money, but no idea what to do with the money. We got people with opportunities and nobody want to listen to them. They still don't know what we're going to do with that RAM money. See? Still don't know. It's just somewhere collecting interest. Sure it is. I've heard that before. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, I heard that before. How many people have heard that before? From a friend. I'll be back in 5 minutes. You see them next week, and they don't want to talk about the 5 minutes. Make that make sense to me. If you're just tuning in, I hope you drove safe to get where you're going. If you're staying home, cook something good, clean up that house, get ready for, I guess our next holiday celebration has to be Mardi Gras, March 1st. Who's ready for that? I think we need something to get the people going. We need something. I'm not hearing it from the hockey crowd. They're quiet. Haven't heard nothing from them since Gloria. Hadn't heard anything from them. Baseball-wise, I don't know what's going on here. I from the top baseball smart people in this town, they still don't know what's going on. Who's our star player? Is Nato still gonna be here? What's going on? But I know we got 9,000 new sports platforms to talk about what sports. We got a new sports platform to talk about St. Louis sports. What sports are we talking about? The Battlehawks? Okay. I give you SLU this year, all because of the fight. Cardinals, okay. What else we got? What else we got to get the people tuned in? Talk to me. The world's largest indoor pickleball league? Okay. Maybe I eventually come around to this pickleball sensation. But as of now, I can't do it. No. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because of the way they forced it on us. You know how they just you're going to watch this no matter what. No matter what, you're going to watch this. I don't know. Then they got celebrities involved. They got sports teams involved. They got people involved already have money. They just bored. They need something to do. But what about us common folk? Huh? What about us? Us common folk want an NBA team here, huh? What that's at? No, we won't give you a soccer team. Name me 2 people on the soccer team. I don't know either. All I do is point. I just know they got a red shirt on, and they got like 90 jerseys. That's all I know. Other than that, when is the first pitch? When baseball season? Let's go. Take me out to the ball game. Let's go back to the green seats, my buddy Minden. Let's go there. That right there, we can do that all day. Watching baseball, listening to baseball on the radio. Simplicity at its finest. We don't need all the bells and whistles. No, we don't need all that. Just keep it real simple and to the point. And home plate umpires, just let us know in spring training what is a strike. Just let us know what is a strike. I'm not going through this saying, oh, we're going to have a meeting here with the Umpire Association and seeing what's going on and things of that nature. Because it's already been proven they gambled too. Okay? It's already been proven that they gamble too. They make mistakes too, but not like that. You can't tell me, well, he's been a Major League Baseball umpire for 30 years. Prove it. Prove it. Show me what a strike is. Show me where he touched you at. We give the NFL a hard time. I mean, a hard time we give the NFL referees. Duly noted when it's that obvious. Don't have me bring up something that still is disturbing to me that happened this year during football season. But I'm going to let it go. I'm going to give Major League Baseball umpires a chance this year. I'm going to give them a chance this year. I'm going to give them a chance. Just like our new sports platforms here in St. Louis, I'm going to give it a chance. Maybe they're going to sound different. Maybe they can enlighten me to what you just say. Maybe I'm going to sit back at the television and really chime in and pay attention. I'm going to do that. I'm going to give it all a chance. If we can give vegan fried chicken a chance, we can give these St. Louis sports platforms a new chance. I still don't understand how that goes at all. How is that a selling point? Just try this vegan food over here. Told you vegans and what's those other people called? That diet. They think they know everything. What I call them people? What's them people that do that crazy workout call? What is it? The Atkins diet? No, not the Atkins diet people, but it was vegans in this other group. They're the smartest people on the planet. They know who? CrossFit. Yeah, CrossFit and vegans. They know everything. They're the smartest people in the world. Now that would be interesting. A vegan show with some CrossFit people. I'm all in. You can't tell a vegan a damn thing. It's like dating a sister in the 90s. They know it all. They know it all. But as we're getting closer and closer to that favorite time of the year, America's pastime, traveling to baseball games, going to other ballparks. Oh, buddy. And I think they've kind of caught on due to the banana sensation, because that'll be April 4th, I do believe. April 4th, the Savannah Bananas will be here. So will yours truly. But the food at these other ballparks, the pricing on it, I think it has went across the board now. Well, I don't think we're going to be paying $9,000 for a hot dog anymore. Taking a family of four to a Major League Baseball game, you're not going to take out a loan anymore. I think someone really came across the point, hey, we need these fans here in the stadium. We need these fans eating our food. We don't want you tailgating with fast food. We want you to come and get this gourmet, chef-prepared food. We've taken all the precautions, get all the food allergens out. We got you covered. We're cooked to serve. And the price is very affordable. Now, I'm liking that aspect of baseball this upcoming season for sure. What's up, Gerald? My man, Gerald, old Bronco Nation. Gerald, the artist. Gerald is an artist. And he's about to create his masterpiece. Greasy bag. Greasy. But I'm excited about the upcoming season of baseball. I'm excited about this weekend's NASCAR festivities, the Daytona 500. So many things going on. And I'm also excited about the anticipation of the start of the college basketball conference tournaments. And tomorrow night, UCLA and USC women's team are going to play. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. That's going to be a good one. I would like to take a day to go to a WashU basketball game, a SLU basketball game, a Lindenwood game. I've already seen Mizzou play on television a few times, more than I have in the past 5 years. I've seen more Mizzou basketball games this year than I have in the past 5 years. True story. Because I put too much of my passion in this baseball team. They have me fooled. Everybody knows the Cardinals don't play until after the All-Star break. But we like to hang in there a little bit. Just be right there. Just be right there in the thick of it. In that decisive move. With one player away, one push away from taking this thing to the next level. And it has not happened yet. But I got a feeling, like every baseball writer that covers the beat for their hometown team, we all have a feeling outside of the Dodgers, Yankees, Red Sox, the Giants, and the Padres. Everybody else, we're all just hoping and wishing. We're thinking somebody that we got in the draft a few years ago that's finally on the team gets that push. That guy that we really saw some talent in last year, this could be it if he gets a little bit more ABs. This could be it. That pitcher that we saw, maybe we get the chance to see him at the right time this year. See, if all three of those things come together, what I like to call the hidden intangibles of the game, they make sense. In the words of Mookie Betts, baseball season does not start in April. It starts in February. That's when you get the message out there. And I look back on this, going back to the days of Jim Leland, okay? The message that is delivered in February to those teams that know what happened in the offseason, know how the season ended, that message that is delivered between the players and the coaches, they all come together collectively, it makes sense during the postseason. It makes sense. So I'm a firm believer of February is when it starts. Does not start in April. Let's come out the gate hot. Let's go into this camp the right way. Pitchers and catchers report this weekend. But the message starts now for our St. Louis baseball Cardinals. It starts right now. So I'm not mad at the PlayStation Network anymore after being shut down for more than 18 plus hours. Still does not compare to what happened in 2011. If you were there, raise your hand. What happened? We were shut down for 24 days. We had a security breach. So now I think, hello, PlayStation Network, you ought to reward us. I know today is a press conference today, I think at 2 o'clock, on what they're going to be omitting and adding to our PlayStation lifestyle. I think we ought to get, for what you put us through, we ought to get free online service for a year. Give us all, if you have a 4 or 5, we all should hook us up for a year. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Exactly. Everything good could come out of this if this is done the right way. But how many times have we been there? Talking about my gaming world. How many times have we been there for these gaming companies and gaming consoles? Quite often. But when have they showed up for us? When have they showed up for us? It's been a long time. We appreciate the $9.99 games, the $19.99 days. We get all that. $25 controller days. We get that. But what you put us through last week, at a time that there was no football to watch, we needed our console to be working online. Nobody has anybody that lives with them to sit by them and play the game anymore. Nobody has that. Come on. We deserve better. We deserve better. We deserve better. And I hope we aim to get it. I hope they take calls on this live event that they're doing on X, because I'm sure going to chime in. I got something to say. I have a few questions for you, Tim and Todd in the back. What actually happened, and what can we ensure that this won't happen again? Because that was pretty outlandish what took place, what transpired. 18 plus hours. I'm looking forward to the new golf game, MLB The Show as well. So I want to make sure that we're all on the same page to satisfying the gaming fan, PlayStation and PlayStation Network. Get with the program and get with us. Huh? And speaking of the same game plan, South Carolina women, 57-game winning streak is over. Went down. It went down over the weekend. Went down. The Jordan brand shoes. There has to be a better way to purchase a pair of Jordans. We already know you can't order anything online unless you at home in the doorway watching the GPS with your dog and your pum. That's the only way you're going to get your package if you have it delivered at home. So how are you supposed to buy something that's valuable, that everybody wants online, and you're secure and you're going to make sure that you get it? That's the thing that bothers me. Buying a big television online, buying a PS5 online, and buying any Jordan shoe online? No. No. I need security with that. I can't wait till we get drone deliveries and they just hover above your house and it beeps and you come outside and just catch a package. Like they do in the drug movies. See? If they can do that with drugs, look at what we can do with actual goods when we use drones the right way. Well, okay, boys and girls, I think I've done enough. Make sure all your kids put the salt down this time. We can't get mad at the city because they don't salt your sidewalk. It's your sidewalk. Now, the streets, that's on them. Sidewalk, it's our responsibility. If you're over 40, be careful. Told you. Leave early. Plan your path out before you go, because we know nobody in the Midwest can drive when it's inclement weather because everybody on their phone driving. Everybody on their phone driving. Yes, you too. So let's be careful out there, good people, good folk. And thank you for tuning in to another exciting episode of CertaPro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at Midday. It has been a pleasure and a joy to talk with you on this amazing What Up Wednesday edition of the show. And I think we have our first guest coming up next week concerning the softball series tournament talk. So stay tuned for that as well. But most importantly, thank you, good folk, good people. If you got something to do, be good at it. Talk about it with the people, by the people, for the people, and most importantly, with us. So, folks, thank you on StreamYard that have been tuning in. Thank you so much. And we will see you Friday, same time, same bat channel, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time here with Montez at Midday. Until next time, StreamYard, peace, and we out. And you folks here at My City, My Music, let's get that music going and get on up out of here.